History is coming alive in Little Falls. A St. Cloud State class is uncovering artifacts at an old Christian mission along the Mississippi River. As our Scott Sheehan tells us, the 5-week study allows students to learn the area's history firsthand.
St. Cloud State is getting their hands dirty in Little Falls to uncover the history of Minnesota's first Christian mission. Ojibwe Chief Hole in the Day invited European missionaries to build Little Elk River Mission, and they lived there from 1839 to 1841.
We are actually seeing if we can pinpoint the location of some of the structures on that mission complex. So we're here to see if we can locate where the mission house stood and what was life like here in 1839 and 1841.
Past excavators used soil probing devices to find anomalies underneath the surface. The current excavation team used this past research to begin their dig to uncover the history.
We believe that there was a structure situated somewhere right behind us here, and in fact we're finding pretty good evidence that yes, in fact there was a structure, and so we think that we're either right on top of it or very, very close.
The dig allows students to get out of the classroom and have a hands-on learning experience while uncovering the history of the area.
You reach your target depth and then you kind of just scrape it until it's completely flat. And we'll take the soil over to the water screens once we put it in buckets.
And by doing this, we're able to see those really small things like lead shot, the trading beads that you saw earlier. Without this process, we wouldn't be able to get down to that small detail.
The students say it was the history that drew them to spend the first part of their summer vacations digging along the Mississippi River.
I just knew that this would be an interesting area to study. It would have a lot going on. A multi-component site is what they would call it. Many different layers of history stacked on top of each other here. And I didn't want to miss out on it.
It's the history that kind of like makes it. I really like kind of like confirming it, almost like finding the evidence of the history instead of reading about it in a textbook.
The students will be able to dig for another week at the Elk River Mission site before their 5-week study is over. Scott Sheehan, Lakeland News.
The site offers some tours to teach the community about the history of the Little Elk River Mission.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.